Greetings, and welcome to the second part of my agonizing existence, or rather, documenting the second part of my agonizing existence. What could be the two most important things, the two things of paramount importance when getting rid of your depression? Maybe you can tell me your personal two items for this list, but I will now share you the two most pivotal affairs of ever having to. If I were to remove these two aspects of my depression, I would feel considerably better. So, I will try to keep this video as short as possible, so we shall now commence the list. My first and most horrible aspect of my depression is how I am afraid of dying. And I remember when I was roughly 7 or 9 years old, I went and played around with some children, and we had like these toy guns and a small plastic target, and you would press the trigger on the plastic gun and the other person's chest piece would light up and it would make a noise. But then those children teased me a bit about the target. If you were to remove the target from the child and point him with the ray gun, you would get cancer and die. So I went and ran as fast as I could to the neighboring home, which was my home, coincidentally, and there I asked my mother, with tears flowing down my cheeks, "Mother, how long does it take to die of cancer?" And ever since that day, I've been almost constantly afraid of various diseases getting me, or somebody getting me, but mainly just cancer or sexually transmitted diseases, even though I was only afraid that I might contract HIV from using a doorknob of a public restroom. So I've been constantly afraid, even of the smallest things. So when someone might even comment in a threatening manner under my YouTube videos, I would be paralyzed with fear. That is the first point of my horrible depression and one of the main points. I am so tired of being afraid. The second part, you see, is how I have entangled my identity, because I have always been unemployed, and I mistakenly think that it is all that is left of my self-worth. I think that if I were to find a job, I would be more valuable to the society. So when I am looking for songs and thinking that maybe I will be a DJ someday, I have dangerously wrapped this to be the main source of my value as a human being. So I am unable to bring myself to stop browsing songs. This might sound ridiculous to you, and it does not seem like a plausible cause of depression, but I would like to point out that for the last 21 years I have not had maybe a week or so of days off from browsing music, finding new music, and trying to combine those songs into a cohesive whole. But now I find myself praying that I could even stop for a day of browsing those songs, or even if I only could stop being afraid. But fear is with me all the time. and those songs that I've come to hate from almost every genre, that there is no escape from this depression of mine. It's a horrible existence indeed. I don't know how to persist in this incomplete world with these symptoms. I always ask myself, but if it's so horrible, why don't you just stop? I've been asking myself that very same question. I think that if I were to stop even for a day, I would miss an important song, a piece of the puzzle, I think. And also, I am so very afraid of a possible disease coming to get me, and it has only worsened because of my age. I am now 41 years old. So thank you for watching. I think these are the two paramount reasons that I have for being crushingly depressed, and I don't know what else to say. There is a lot more in-depth way of explaining my depression, but this is the beginning of my depression. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.